Welcome to Junior Sabres Journal, featuring news from the Buffalo Junior Sabres, proud members of the Ontario Junior Hockey League. The team recently wrapped up its 2012 spring tryouts, paring down what started as a pool of more than 100 prospects into a squad of approximately 30 players. The final tryout sessions took place on May 19th, with the players broken down into two squads, Team Muckler and Team Bowman. Those teams practiced in separate morning sessions. Later in the afternoon, they faced off against each other in a blue versus white game. With precious roster spots on the line, the players went full tilt trying to convince Michael Pekka and his staff to remain with the team at August's preseason camp. Some were even willing to fight to keep their place on the team. It was an intensive final skate for the players, who will reconvene when training camp starts in August. The veterans we interviewed are excited about what they saw at the tryouts, from both fellow veterans and from new players.
Well, I think we got a stronger team than we have in the past 2 years that I've been here. I'm interested to see what Pekka's going to have to offer and teach all of us. And I think we're going to have a different style of play than we have had in the future, too.
Is there a feeling of excitement among the players with Michael now taking over officially as head coach?
Yeah, I think so. You know, for me, I've never been more excited. I think to come back for next season than past. I like all the guys too. We got a good group, and I think we got a chance to go a little farther than we have in the past.
We started off good last year. Towards the middle, we kind of hit a speed bump, so I think we got to be really well conditioned at the beginning of the season to help us towards the end of the year.
Is there a feeling kind of a comfort that you don't have that pressure anymore to choose a school? You can just relax and play some good hockey and then get better as you get ready for your college commitments?
Yeah, I mean it's nice to have it off your back, but you still got to work hard day in and day out, and you got to keep pushing yourself and keep getting better at the next level, because that's what it comes down to.
UNH will be watching you from a distance, so is there perhaps a feeling of pressure there that you still have to perform, knowing those guys are still watching you?
I mean, yeah, obviously, because nothing's set in stone. We know that, and you just got to keep working every day and keep getting better and pushing yourself and your teammates and see what you can get out of it.
Among those the team thinks could have a breakout season this fall is forward Max Makowski.
What would you say you learned the most from last year's experience in junior that will be important to you heading into this year?
Honestly, coming in, I wasn't ready for the pace of the game, and I'm always up for hard work, so I worked through it, and I got used to the pace of the game, and I think made me a stronger player. So,
do you feel this will be your breakout year?
I hope so.
I mean, the guys look good. Max Makowski's just an animal out there, and there's a lot of good young kids out there, and good camp, and I thought everyone looked pretty good.
The Junior Sabres will welcome back several returning players, and this spring they've brought in a former rival. Defenseman Sean Federer was one of the Oakville Blades who last season eliminated the Junior Sabres from the playoffs. This coming season, he'll patrol the blue line wearing Buffalo's blue and gold.
What made you decide to come here to Buffalo?
I had to drive an hour every day to Oakville last year. It was expensive, and the coaching staff here is a good one, and I hope that they can teach me and help me move on to the next level of hockey.
How exciting is it having a guy like Michael Pekka as your head coach?
It's awesome. He's obviously got a lot of experience, and he was a very talented player, and I think he's got a lot to teach, and I hope I can learn from him.
Now that you're skating with some of the guys that you faced in the playoffs last year, what are your impressions now that you're working more closely with them?
Well, I don't hate him as much.
The team is also welcoming some new faces, including Tyler Jurich. The Philadelphia area native previously played for the Buffalo Regals organization, and for the last 2 seasons skated with the Springfield Picks of the Eastern Junior Hockey League.
What was the appeal of the Junior Sabres?
Well, the coach, for sure, that helped, and the league, I think, is much better than the league I played in, the EJ. So I think that'll help me out with colleges and stuff.
The Ontario Junior Hockey League hosted its annual general meeting during the first weekend of June, and big changes were announced. The league announced earlier this spring it was contracting to 23 teams, and at the AGM, the league realigned its 4 divisions for the coming season. The Brampton Capitals are no more. They, along with the Vaughan Vipers and Huntsville Otters, ceased operations under the league's contraction. The Oakville Blades are no longer a division rival of the Junior Sabres. The Blades are moving into the South Division. Coming into the West Division is the Orangeville Flyers. Orangeville is located approximately 30 miles northwest of Mississauga, making it the farthest division rival for Buffalo. Here's what the new OJHL West Division will look like. Buffalo's rivals will include the Burlington Cougars, Georgetown Raiders, Hamilton Red Wings, Milton IceHawks, and the Orangeville Flyers. The regular season is expanding to a 55-game schedule, with an unbalanced schedule based on conferences. The schedule will be announced at a later date this summer. One other note from the league's general meeting, the league has installed a new board of directors beginning a 2-year term. Buffalo Junior Sabres president Larry Playfair, seen on the far left, is among 5 who have just completed 2-year terms and were honored by the league for their service to the OJHL. We're keeping busy over the summer getting ready for the coming season. Be sure to visit our official website, buffalojuniorsabres.com, for breaking team news. You can also follow the Buffalo Junior Sabres online, on Facebook, and on Twitter. That's it for this edition of Junior Sabres Journal. I'm Michael Mroziak. Thanks for watching, and have a great summer.